In my previous video, I said that I have some new tricks in my book, and the first one is aerodynamics. I'm trying to really improve my aerodynamics, of course, on the time trial bike, but that's like normal to me. But now I'm really trying to improve it on my road bike as well. So one thing that I do is something that I learned from when I was at a training camp with Saxo Bank 15 years ago. Exactly today, I think it's exactly 15 years ago today. And what we did was we did something called mediums. So we had a medium intensity, but more important was that we had to sit in something like this, either here or here. So we had to sit as aerodynamic as possible, or somewhere between comfortable and aerodynamic on the road bike for 20 minutes. And we did that like 2 times, maybe 3, even 4 times during a longer ride. So what I'm trying to do is to do exactly that. My goal is to be able to sustain a really aerodynamic position for like the whole race or most of the race. And also during these sessions, I'm also doing some sprints. If my legs are okay, I'm training sprinting as well. Today it's pretty windy, it's really good weather, but it's windy. But that's perfect for an aero session because aerodynamics are even more important when it's windy. It's harder, it's not comfortable, but it's better. So, see you. Thanks. If you have a keen eye, you will see that these clips are from different days. I just want to show you my gear and my bike and how it looks. But when I'm doing these aero sessions, my position is more aggressive than it is in these clips. I've also adjusted my handlebar a bit, so it's a bit lower and it's also more narrow now. I'm back home and I did have a good ride. It was really windy today, but as I said before, that's really good training as well. So yeah, that's it. I'm also using all my aero gear when I'm doing these sessions because I want to know exactly how it feels during the race. So that's why I'm having the same gear. I don't have it every ride, but on these kind of rides I have it. These kind of sessions are often overseen by many because it's not something that people usually do during the training rides, and they are using races to be able to sit in an aero position instead. And that's, for me, I want to be race ready during the race. But the thing is, and especially nowadays, I think people are talking a lot about watts of power, and the numbers of watts is everywhere, and everyone seems to have super high numbers. But the thing is, we are competing in speed, not power. So make sure that you're able to actually use the power that you have to create a lot of speed. That's exactly what I'm trying to do during these aero sessions. Not just by sitting in an aerodynamic position, but also by sprinting. So I'm doing both. If you want to start doing aero sessions, I think that you should use your aero gear, use your aerodynamic wheels, use your race stuff. When you start out, don't start with doing 2 hours in an aerodynamic position. Start with like 5 minutes and then do 20 minutes in a comfortable position instead. and the next time you can do 10 minutes and then maybe 15 minutes and then 20 minutes, so you don't start with way too much because there will be a lot of pressure on your back. And also the thing is, when you're sitting in an aerodynamic position, you will have your hips more like that, and that means your legs will be way up, and that stretches a lot over here. So if you're not ready for doing that a lot, you will have pretty much pain afterwards, and you might even get injured from it. So take it easy, start slowly, and then build it up, and don't do it too hard. Don't do these aero mediums in like threshold pace or something. Do them pretty slow, like medium, because that will save a lot of energy and power for those days when you're actually training like really hard intervals. So in my next video I will tell you about another trick that I have in my book, and I'm really excited to talk about that one, because that trick helped me to increase my power numbers with a lot, somewhere between 5 and 10%, and that's that's a lot. And yeah, I'm really excited to talk about that, but I will do that in the next video. I also did a race. It didn't end well because I had way too much asthma problem. Normally I have a lot of asthma problem here in America in February. It's always in February. I kind of forgot about how bad it normally is because I haven't been doing a lot of races, especially not in February. And if you listen really carefully, you might even hear my breathing problems while I'm riding. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Now it's time for food.
Yeah, it is.
Pasta water is boiling.
Yeah.